How you guys doing? Make some noise. Awesome. Guys, I am very happy to be here. You won't believe this though. On the subway ride over here, a woman yelled at me for staring at her tits. And I said to her, ma'am, I assure you, I'm very gay. I'm not staring at your tits, I'm staring at your pashmina. All the ladies are like, oh my god, what a perfect night for a pashmina. All the straight guys are like, what's a pashmina? And straight guys, if you do know what a pashmina is, you're at least bisexual. Okay? I mean, that's just math. That's just math. You guys excited for the holidays? Great! I'm not. Look. I suppose, the holiday season can be a very pleasant time if you're, annoying. I don't know. It's just that, the joy of it all seems very forced. It's all a very overwhelming time. And dear God, if I have to hear someone say that Natalie from Love Actually is chubby one more time, I swear to fucking God, okay? I swear to God. And you're gonna start to hear a lot of Christmas carols in the stores coming up. Right, and I have a little PSA for you guys about Christmas carols. Do you guys know the song, My Favorite Things from The Sound of Music? You guys know that song? It's played a lot during Christmas time, wouldn't you say? My Favorite Things is not a fucking Christmas song. It's not a Christmas song. It makes me so angry as a theater queen. It really does. My Favorite Things is a show tune sung by Jewish children in Nazi-occupied Austria. There is one line that sounds kind of Christmassy, all right? And that line is, doorbells and sleigh bells and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with string. These are a few of my favorite things. But let's be real, nobody wraps their Christmas gifts in brown paper and string. That's not a Christmas gift, that is a bomb. Right? That's like if you see something, say something shit. Now you know. I really don't like the winter. I love New York, all right, but I don't like winter in New York. But there is one thing I like about the colder months in winter. It means that all the people on the street asking for money for charities go away for a few months. You know those people who are like, excuse me, sir, do you have a moment for, insert charity here? I get that they're trying to do a good thing, right? I appreciate that. But, I'm a New Yorker. I'm in a rush. I never have time to talk to them in that moment. Despite my firm rejection of them, though, I always like to make it clear to them that I'm a really good person. So I'll say things like, oh, no thanks, but I love gay rights, or I can't today, but I love refugees, or I'm in a rush, but I love MS. Doesn't work for all of them, unfortunately. But I suffer from bouts of depression, and the winter really makes it a little bit worse. I think my depression stems from my childhood. My parents stayed married, so it really screwed me up. No, look, I wouldn't say that I'm clinically depressed. I'm the kind of depressed where the other day I searched for fun sweatpants on Amazon. You know what I mean? That's my level of depression right there. I don't know, how do I describe my depression? It's I'm feeling a little unfulfilled with things right now. I'm a little bored with life. Sometimes I wish I believed in God just so I could have something to do. That's where I'm at. Thought about different ways to get out of my depression. Exercise. Thought about running. But that would involve running, so that's a no. I've looked into some antidepressants, and I gotta say, just reading the names of some of the antidepressants have made me feel better. Some of my favorites are Latuda, Pristique, Cadizla, and Fatsima. They remind me of all the black girls I went to high school with who thought I was funny. And I miss them dearly. Put a smile on my face. Any fans of Sex and the City? All the straight white women. On brand, ladies. On brand. No. Do you know, the other day I was reading this. Did you know that this year is Sex and the City's 20th year anniversary? 20 years, yeah, give it up for that, right? It got me thinking, I have lived in New York City for 10 years, and I've only had sex in 2 of the 5 boroughs. Which means I'm a Miranda. because Miranda Hobbs does not travel, okay? Excuse me, should have been Governor Miranda Hobbs does not travel. Now, if you're wondering what the other borough is I've had sex in besides Manhattan, and you're thinking Staten Island, please. You'd be right. So, I really am a Miranda, though. Does anyone else identify as a Miranda? All right, just me. No one ever wants to be a Miranda, but I'm proud of it. I hate kids like Miranda does. The other day I was on the subway, and this little girl turned to me, and she goes, "I'm an octopus!" And without thinking, I just said, "Ugh, no, you're not." And that's the kind of person that should be leading the state of New York. But now we went with Mr. Big. Once again, Mr. Big. Gosh. Oh, man. Guys, I just got back from Birthright. Yeah. Now, look, it's always a little weird going home to Tampa. But, yeah, not Israel, guys. Trampa Bay. Was that not clear? Is that not clear? No, I am from Tampa. I make fun of it a lot, for good reason. It's a terrible place. My feelings on my hometown of Tampa can be summed up by the woman who works at the Dunkin' Donuts near my parents' house, who when I walked in said, "Welcome to Starbucks." That's Tampa. No, I do make fun of it a lot, but, I have some fond memories of growing up in Tampa. It's where I realized I was gay. It was during the Cub Scouts. Any former Scouts in here? No? All right, did I hear a woo? Hey, Queen. Right, hey. So every year in the Cub Scouts, there's this event called the Pinewood Derby. Has anyone heard of it? Yeah. So the Pinewood Derby, you make and design little wooden cars and you race them. Yeah. And I think I unofficially came out of the closet when I made my Pinewood Derby car in the shape of the Titanic. So I might as well just sat on a dick right there. Unfortunately, Kevin Spacey was unavailable. So, oh, come on. Jesus Christ. So guys, I have a French bulldog, because I'm gay. Oh yeah, they give you a free one after you've sucked your 100th dick. As well as chlamydia. So, no, I love my little Frenchie. I'm trying to raise him right, be a good dad, but unfortunately he's shown me all the signs that he is turning out to be heterosexual. Yeah, he farts constantly, he sniffs vaginas, he hates the little bow tie I got him, and he falls asleep when we watch Golden Girls. But he's showing improvement. The other day, I had to take him to the vet, and he got a thermometer up his butt, and he didn't flinch, and Daddy was so proud. Daddy was so proud. My name is Remy Germinario, guys. Thank you.